welcome to the show.
Hold on.
Mike and Amy are here. 3G's here. He's got a killer setup going on right now. We've been fiddle effing with this for a couple minutes now, and Amy's losing her shit. And so I was like, we should just go live. Why does the audience get to miss out on this?
I feel I'm just glad it's not me, to be honest.
Oh,
I've been there, and I know.
He's got a Fisher Price, Hello Dolly, Hello Kitty microphone. And he's like, yeah, do I sound like a pro?
It's like those ones that like echo.
I got it at the dollar store.
Yeah, I can tell.
You sound,
this will be great.
You sound great.
Look at this. If I'm not holding it right in front of my face, but I did order one of those that you have.
Yeah.
Pointing at. But I think I should just go back to talking into the computer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree. It's more stable.
Oh my God.
What do you know about stable?
I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating.
That's fucking
yeah, Greg, unplug it.
You know what this means? I'm going to need another $500.
Yeah, right. He did all his Christmas shopping for the family with NFL Bob's $500 gift.
So you think it's best if I just get rid of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that thing stinks.
Oh my God.
All right. Or is it this other thing I'm dealing with over here? I got this little box too. It's called a focus.
It's called a piece of what?
Oh God.
Piece of your mom. I don't know.
Nice microphone.
Zane's shit. Look.
Nice fucking microphone. Is it
no
on?
one can hear you. Oh my God, dude. This is. He's a radio guy too.
I know nothing about any of this shit.
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
I know. I'm kind of an idiot too. It's like just tell me when it's plugged in and we can start talking, and then I'm good to go. Hello, John.
Oh, God, that was funny.
Now you're muted.
At least we got the ring light.
There you go. Yeah, the ring light looks better. It'd be better if you were a hot chick, but we'll take this. Seeing you better.
Yeah.
And clear.
Need another one.
I know I need one on the other side.
Yeah.
We are an entire work in progress. If you notice, I'm kind of looking off into left field today.
You look like that Sam Bernstein's son in those commercials.
Yeah.
Where he was never looking at the camera.
Yeah. Well, I've got the dual monitor going, so hopefully I can have more control over videos. But I've got this shit camera. Hello, everybody. I've got this shit camera that's
don't look at the comments.
Now positioned. I know it's very hard. Positioned right in front of me, but now I've basically moved over here and I've got dual monitors. So this, I was thinking before we started, I'm like, this should be the member show. And we'll just take the members on a journey through whatever the fuck Greg's got going on. And then whatever the hell I got going on. And we'll figure it out together. And then I was like, no, it's kind of a big deal with everything going on in New York and stuff. But it's like, so I am very nervous about today, about doing what you do so easily, Amy, which is screen share. And I'm jealous of you that you have so much control. I want to have that kind of control over stuff. Mm-hmm. And so today is my first attempt with that. So
yes, Mike has moved into the world of dual monitors. So this is a big deal for us.
Yeah. This is
Greg
a
got
big
a
deal.
ring light.
He
Mike
did.
has dual monitors.
Look, it's uncanning one side of my face.
No, you sound better. It sounds more stable. What was going on, Greg, is when you talk into it, it would kind of sound clear for a minute and then it would go off. And
I don't know if it's the microphone or this little box Eric set up.
I've seen, it looks like
the volt. It's like a volt.
A focus, right?
It's this, yeah.
Mike, I can still hear you when you're away from your microphone.
Yeah, you've got this box, right?
Yes, get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why I have this here. This was hooked up in my rack setup over here. But I saw yours on the desk and I was like, oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
So this, I obviously, someone thought this was good enough to include in my setup at some point. So it can't be a total hunk of shit because the CIA agent Trav would not have gotten me something, but this might have been part of a travel thing that I just don't know. But it's got like 2 mic inputs, a gain.
Yep.
Yeah. And headphone jack and volume. So I don't know, dude.
I have no fucking idea. I'm a radio guy who don't know how to do electronics.
Yeah, I don't either. And, I'm not proud of that. I often think, God, I wish I would have done, like, stuck my hands on a lot more stuff in engineering and programming. You did a lot more of that than I did. I was just like, morning show, that's it. Fuck everything else. And I wish I knew more about this stuff. But I know the Universal Audio Volt setup that Amy has, that I have, it's not cheap, and there's a reason for that.
Right.
But it's pro shit. So it's gonna, we'll have to get you set up, with something like that to run this through for all the processing to match us. And
I'm just gonna need some more Patreon subscribers. That's all.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get a kickstart from NFL Bob.
No, NFL Bob doesn't like hot chicks, I don't think, because he never even offered when you were going through the setup,
that's what I'm
baby.
saying.
Yeah.
I'm like a little offended.
Yeah, I know. I would be too. What does your shirt say? You can't sit with us.
And it's the witches from Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
So
right.
I can only wear this shirt at
Hold
certain
on.
times. What?
Why does your name say Mike Walters?
Oh, I don't know. That's weird.
This is a disaster.
Don't worry, I can change it.
Anyways, how are you guys doing? Hello, everybody viewing. There's going to be days like this.
You think so?
Everything's great.
Yes. I am getting so many messages from people like that, honest to God, and I wouldn't tell you guys otherwise, but are like, dude, I am loving this setup with the 3 of you. And I'm telling everybody, like, give it some time. Give it some time. If you think it's decent now, wait till we get a real setup and kind of fall into place like a show does. It takes time to kind of fall into like where everybody goes. So if people are excited now, I can only imagine what it'll look like 6 months down the road. So, but yeah, it kind of surprised me because I'm going to be our harshest critic of all. And I'm like, well, Greg stinks. Amy probably stinks and I stink. So no one's going to like this.
I know I don't stink.
Yeah, you're great. They love you.
I'm getting a lot of tweets about Amy.
Yeah, me too.
Like positive ones?
They say she knows ball. I don't know. Is that possible?
She knows balls or ball?
Ball. Girl knows ball was what I got text.
Dude,
I do.
It's funny you say that because I have been like for years, like radically against having a female on the show. Like,
why?
It's not worth the fucking headache. I know you did the shit with Michelle. That's all fine. I quit a radio station when they were like, yeah, we're firing your partner. We're going to hook you up with the news girl. And I was like, yeah, see ya. And I was out too. It's like, no, not doing it. So it has to be a very special, someone that can actually hang talking ball, and the way she can, now it says Mike on 3G. So
he changed it.
I don't want anyone thinking that's me. No.
Greg's Mike's blown away that we can change names live.
Yeah.
He's like blown away.
This is all new to me. So no, it took someone special to do that. Because I think women are fully capable, but it takes the right one. And I wasn't going to play that game of like, you need a woman just to have a like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So Amy is, you can talk football with her. You can talk politics with her. You can talk about how shitty women are sometimes with her. You can talk about what dorks guys are at times. And it's like talking to one of the guys. She just has a couple days mid-month that kind of,
Yeah.
But other than that,
it actually worked out. The time of the month coincided with the death of a friend, and so it was just all kind of wrapped up into one. And you guys got a lovely rant out of it. So we're good for anher 30 plus days.
Good. The other thing that I'm hearing a lot of, there's a lot of people who are they are going to Amy's defense, and they think it's disrespectful to call her the hole.
Oh,
and they're like, I just don't like that word. Can you call her the hot one? Can you just do that and not call her the hole? And I'm like, no. I think the whole is hilarious.
It truly doesn't offend me.
Yeah. And if it did, I probably wouldn't say it, but I know you get it.
I do.
It's funny.
Anyways, I've been called worse things.
While we're happy talking here.
Yeah.
We need some super chats.
Greg.
we just got the business MLS guy into the mix.
Yeah, we need super chats. We need Patreon subscribers, or Daddy can't get new shoes.
Yeah.
Or new microphones.
Or a new microphone.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the microphone money.
I was
in all seriousness though, if you haven't already, go over to YouTube, like and subscribe on YouTube. For the next week, we're going to be collecting everybody that likes the page and subscribes to the page. And we're going to pick some free Patreon memberships for you guys next week. So make sure you go over there and like that.
Great. Sounds great. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I was watching a show. I was watching a bunch of shows last night, but I was watching them on YouTube, and they got to like segments of the show where they were doing super chats. And it was just like, I'm watching this. I'm like, they just made 10 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Like, this is ridiculous.
Well, and you know what's crazy? It's funny. Turtle Boy was talking about it on his live stream yesterday, but he got demonetized during COVID because he had the wrong opinion about the vaccine. So he built his own platform called the Turtle Chat. And so you bypass, so he just pins the link to the top of the chat or whatever, because YouTube takes 30%. And he's like, shit, he goes, I'll sell this platform to people. He goes, I'll take 3%. But he's like, it's just your own platform and you keep way more of it because you have to give 30% of super chats to YouTube, but it doesn't really.
Is it 30%?
I think so.
Mike, where's all that super chat money going?
I don't know, wherever AA Ron sent it, probably my business bank account would be my guess.
Yeah, no, we can talk about it off air, but I see it now. Because I've got access to Mike's stuff. Yeah.
Oh, is it on the back end of YouTube? Can you see? Oh, okay. I swear to God, if they've ever sent me anything,
it just goes into
news to me.
You got to usually hit like $100.
$100. Yeah, I think we're like $50 away from a payout. So if anyone wants to help us get a payout, send over some super. Oh, he wants a wrench.
Give him a wrench.
I'm going to give you a wrench.
I want a wrench. I still don't even know what that means.
That means they're moderators.
How many moderators do you need?
But they've got a different color in the chat, which is a big deal, Mike.
Oh, okay.
They're blue and you can't see that, but they're blue in the chat.
Oh.
And if we have memberships one day, they get their own color too. So it's a status thing on the show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. People love status stuff, man.
They do.
They do. So do you give them out, Amy? Or are you the one that's handing out wrenches?
Yep. I've only handed out 3.
Okay.
4 if you include my sister.
That's fine. I have no problem with that.
No. You should give one to Cullen too, so he buys his Patreon.
That's true.
Or super chats.
He's a baller.
We need him dropping down that metal card.
We don't need Kelly listening live.
Right.
She's the cheap one.
She's the one who will say no.
Exactly.
Yeah, Cullen's the baller we keep talking about. We need to get him in here. He's too busy. He's not listening to us.
Only if he hears that we're talking about him being a baller.
Yeah. Well, anyways, getting onto the show, and we'll of course do a member show tomorrow for our fine members. There's some new members joining. Thank all of you. I'll mention you by name maybe at the end of the show today. Patreon.com/TDC Podcast. I have been ultra focused on the elections that took place yesterday around the country. Any surprises from you guys? You're muted, 3G.
I was surprised at how wrong all the polls were.
Really? Because the betting lines were pretty accurate, I think.
The polls all had close races in New Jersey. All 3 races, except 2 of the 3 races in Virginia, were close. And then they had what's-his-nuts closing strong in New York. They were wrong everywhere. Those were blowout wins.
Yeah. Well, I kind of would have been interested to see what would have happened in New York if, like, Curtis Lee would dropped out. If that 7 points, that would have been 50-49 and change.
Doesn't matter.
You know,
he was winning no matter what.
Yeah, and I don't know that that's a win to have, you know, the other guy win. You know, Cuomo. Like that wouldn't have been a win.
I'm glad Mondani won. Man, that is an awful look for Democrats, having a socialist, communist win in New York City. And number one, he ran on basically free shit for everyone, which is what politics has become. Everyone just wants free shit. So this guy won on that, and he can't do any of it. He can't do any of it.
I know. I have his speech here, his winning speech last night, and people took issue with this. I'll play a little bit of it. Let's see. I think I have some notes here. So should we go right to the Trump hatred and stuff like that? I believe that's like 16 minutes in to this speech, somewhere around there.
And if we embrace this brave new course, rather than fleeing from it, we can respond to oligarchy and authoritarianism with the strength it fears, not the appeasement it craves.
Looking like he's president.
After all, if anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him. And if there is any way to terrify a despot, it is by dismantling the very conditions that allowed him to accumulate power.
Jesus Christ.
This is not only how we stop Trump, it's how we stop the next one. So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
Does he think he's on the same level as the president of the United States?
Yes.
He can't be that stupid, can he?
He is. They're all nuts. I love this, man. Number one, if he can, the only thing as far as I'm concerned, he can do is fuck with the police. He can defund them because he controls the police. He can't control rent. He can't build supermarkets. He can't make the buses free. All that shit has to go through the state, and he can't raise taxes. He literally is the only thing he can do for them there is to be the face of the Democrat Party. And I don't think nationally that plays. He loses on literally every issue outside of New York 80-20.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to split from New York. Some of the polls or some of the estimates are up to 1 million people.
They
are going to leave New York. I think a lot of them will. I think a lot of them will fucking skedaddle out of town. But I fear like this just opened the door for God knows what the hell New York is going to be like. And you put a radical communist, socialist, Muslim in charge of that city. Like
London,
Minneapolis, Dearborn.
Yeah. I don't care. I think it's great. Did you read did you hear George Will's quote? Every 20 years, you have to have something like this so people realize how fucked up socialism is.
Yeah, but do you think they listen? I don't know that
George Will. Yeah, but the rest of the country will see it. New Yorkers don't care. Did you see some of the data that came out that foreign-born people voted for him like 70-30?
Yeah.
And native-born people voted the opposite way.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. No, they've taken over the biggest city in the country.
Yeah, they can have it. I won't notice any difference. They can't do anything except cause crime.
I actually pulled up, and I'm trying to share stuff here.
Mike's got dual screens now.
I got dual screens, but I don't know. Zoran Mamdani is going to wreck New York. All right, let me see if I'm capable of doing this. So I pulled up Anthony Cumia talking about this. Do I do this and maximize it?
Yep.
No. Okay. Let's hear Anthony.
But he's not. The problem with Zoran Mamdani is that anyone who can come up with these ideas and lie
Make it
to
bigger,
his
Mike.
supporters that he can actually do them is dangerous in many other ways. I don't think you're going to see a single state-run grocery store.
Nope.
Call me silly. You will not see a single state-run, the government of the United Socialist, the United Soviet Socialist Republic of New York City run grocery store. It just ain't going to happen. I don't think you're going to see free buses. Don't think you're going to see it.
No.
I don't think you're going to see corporate taxes almost doubled. And I don't think you're going to see personal taxes go up 2% if you make over $1 million in New York City. Why? Because Mamdani cannot do any of those things unilaterally. And there are so many people in politics that will not put their neck on the chopping block for the likes of Zoran Mamdani. They'll rah-rah him. They'll support him because they certainly don't want Sliwa in there. They could work with Cuomo. I could see that. But it looks like Zoran's going to win. And they want to.
Yeah, so he's obviously at this point. Okay, how do I do this? Stop screen
I
sharing.
agree with him 100%, though. Oh, good job.
But what
What kind of mic was that?
What's that?
What kind of mic did he have? Should I get that one?
I don't. He usually has.
Probably very similar to the one you were using.
He's usually got an Electro Voice, an EV20.
I'd say give me that one, but that's butt mic.
Yeah, I'd send you butt mic. No, if I have to, Greg, I'll send you one of these. But you got big bucks from Daddy Warbucks, so you can buy one. I don't know what he's got. Probably a Shure.
Okay.
But I can't say for sure. What I'm curious about is I think these stupid people in New York, you have a lot of dumb people that voted for this that are celebrating their asses off thinking this is the new deal. Like, do we even have to pay rent anymore? I don't think we do. I think we don't have to pay rent anymore. I think everything's free. The buses are going to be faster. When none of that, literally none of that shit happens, none of it, then what?
Nothing.
Well, what's going to happen is if people do leave, the city will be unable to support itself.
Yeah.
And it'll need a buyout federally because businesses will leave. And they don't have to leave and go far. They can go to Jersey, but that's just as bad. But, I was listening to some talk today, and, there are a lot of companies that have already indicated that they're going to move to Florida and Texas. And if that happens, there goes the money.
Right.
Yeah. I just think it's really, we're flirting with something that we don't know. Bringing this kind of government to New York City just sounds scary as shit. Opening the door for a like bragging about it, proud socialist, Democrat socialist. And I don't think they have any idea what they've just voted in. I don't think he'll be able to do shit, but it shows you how broken these people are. Like, did you see the people celebrating? I don't know. Let's see.
I'm happy
sorry,
for them.
folks. Like some of these people, this chick worked on his campaign. Let's see here. Oh man. Oh, unable to share the screen. Hold on.
Come on, Dave.
All right, let's see. Which one is it? New 10 New York Post. Okay, let me try this one. This fucking tard. And this is from a New York Post
Is she
story.
the one that said, unfortunately, we beat the Soviet Union?
I don't know.
How gangsta are you? That's just my question. How much are you willing to do it?
This is one of his
To
interns.
what extent of my personal material gains am I willing to sacrifice for this bigger noble cause.
A former intern for mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani is embroiled in a scandal after a webinar that she participated in last year has since resurfaced. In it, she seems to endorse jihad and also is pressuring fellow Muslims to get doxxed and arrested in their protests. The video from 2024 resurfaced recently, and it's from a CUNY for Palestine webinar entitled Islamic Political Activism, and here's a clip from that.
Awesome.
If you get suspended, if you get doxxed, because it's bound to happen when you're doing a righteous cause and when you're doing something for the sake of Allah here in the West, it will never ever be in vain. And the true believer knows that none of this is in vain, that this is all jihad, that this is all ibadah, and that this is all counted for by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Hadika Malik is a student at the City College of New York, where she was formerly the president of Students for Justice in Palestine.
Cool.
In the summer of 2024, before Mamdani ran for mayor, she worked for him when he was assemblyman, and she was an intern specializing in communications and outreach. There are several selfies of them smiling together in his office, and currently she lists herself on her LinkedIn as an outreach coordinator for the Council on American Islamic Relations. Despite only being an undergraduate student, this is the second public scandal that she's been embroiled in. This is the second video that's gone quite viral of her. The first was of her berating NYPD officers at a pro-Palestine rally.
To the Rafids! To the Rafids! To the pigs! To the pigs! Who can call themselves by the name of Islam? Put some respect on that name! Put some respect on that name! Put some respect on that name!
The video shows her leading other...
I think you get the point.
Yeah,
I could
he's an idiot.
never be a police officer.
No.
Like, I would shoot her in her face.
Dude, I couldn't get over these videos. I think of this one. I've seen this one before, talking and what's his name that did the documentary? He was talking to a Muslim extremist here about their plan and why they love the left so much. Why this is a celebration for a lot of these people.
Extremist,
check him out.
Islamist, fundamentalist. I would only vote left.
Why is that?
I saw them as very stupid. I would fear the conservatives because they come with principle. That's not someone they can brainwash. But the left, I know they have no values and no principles to begin with. I dare you to find one Islamic extremist that votes for Donald Trump.
Did he just say day?
They'd give their vote to the leftist who wants to run around in pride parades. And Islamic extremists are against gays and homosexuals and transgenders.
Gays?
But they want the left to go and get busy with that. They want them, go speak about the climate, go speak about abortion, go kill yourselves, go do that. And Omar, she's fighting for abortion rights and all the other, my body, my choice. Yes, go do that. But would she have an abortion? Never. Would she kill a Muslim in her stomach? Never.
What is the fundamentalist and jihadi agenda for America?
The future of America has to be Muslim.
What? Let it stop. These videos always clip out. Yeah, that tracks for me. That sounds about right.
Do you believe that stuff?
I do.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I believe it, but I'm stunned continually when people on the left tell you, "Oh, they're not here to make us Muslim, to make America Muslim. They're not here to do that." And I'm like, they're telling you they are.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, when it happens, you can't be surprised because they literally told you.
Right.
Here's one. I think
There's nothing irrational about fearing a culture that does not respect or tolerate Western civilization. I hear so many leftists throw around Islamophobia. That's a made-up term, okay? There's nothing irrational. An irrational fear is the definition of phobia. There's nothing irrational about seeing Islam and its culture and its values and its beliefs and its behaviors and saying, this is a problem. I'm scared of this. Islam is not just a religion. It is a lifestyle. And their main goal is to eradicate Western civilization. And Democrats are letting it happen all over the planet. Look at the UK, for example. In the year 2000, in England and Wales, 7,000 reported rapes. In the year 2024, 71,000. And those are just the ones that are reported. What changed in that time? Oh, I wonder. That is an 800% increase. And y'all don't see that as a problem. Women are scared to walk the streets of the UK right now. And you won't listen to them when they talk about it. You call them racist. It's the truth. They're afraid because these men do not respect women. It's in their culture. Islam doesn't even see grape as a crime. And to be prosecuted for grape in this culture, you have to have 2 men witnesses that will testify that it happened. Otherwise, the woman gets punished. The UK and now America are sacrificing their wives and daughters for diversity credit. And it's not phobic to say that because that's what's happening. Every single area that has welcomed a mass migration has been objectively destroyed in Europe. Every single one. Go look for yourselves. And instead of seeing that and saying, there might be a common pattern, you just call people racist for talking about it. You took a massive culture that hates women, hates children, hates gays, hates white people, hates America, hates Western civilization, brought them into Western civilization and said, hey, maybe because now that they're on different soil, they'll change their behavior. They'll change their moral compass and their core values because they moved somewhere else. No, they're bringing it with them. And of course they are. Why wouldn't they? There have been so many studies done back in the old days before the media today buried them. But in the early 2000s, late 90s, so many studies from educational peer-reviewed places, Harvard University, Yale, all of these different spots that have some of the world's best research, right? Educational research, have done studies on mass diversity, mega diversity in communities.
Yeah, doesn't work.
She's not wrong. I
No.
mean, I listen to her and you can pair that up with everything you hear on the news and you know that that's what's coming to New York.
People don't want to cover it though. Greg,
Here's my thing though. Why are white women voting for it?
I'd ask Amy, but she doesn't fucking know.
No.
I think it's an empathy thing. I think it's like a mother instinct or a coddle thing. When you look at the statistics of who just voted for Mamdani, it's like
young
women. And I know it's probably not fair because you could go to any rally you want and find every retard there to give you a nothing comment. But the people that where I'm seeing people man on the street stuff going, hey, you voted for Mamdani. What are you excited for? And it's some retard female going, he seems cool and young, and he likes to hit the clubs,
and he hates Trump,
he hates Trump. Like, it's the most benign, nonsensical garbage.
It's banal, man. It really is.
And you're
so
like,
dumb.
Do you not see the risk of what's going on? I think it gets worse. I think Texas is the one. Like, you've got Minnesota, you got what do they call it? Little Mogadishu in Minnesota. You've got Dearborn. I mean, I don't know how that's going to play out. You've got, the new mayor in our biggest city of New York, and Texas. There's a lot going on in Texas. I don't know if you've seen any of that or heard Glenn Beck talking about some of that stuff.
No, what's he saying?
I mean, they've taken over whole towns around Texas, and they're as far as I've heard, they're taking over churches and turning them into mosques and all kinds of shit. And it sounds like the goal is Texas. If we can take Texas, good luck to the rest of America.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not overly concerned about Texas at the point, but at some point I would have never really, I would have never really thought, I'd have never really thought New York would have fallen that quickly, though, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think it is with young women doing? Is it the same type of thing where none of us can wrap our heads around, like, oh my God, I'm in love and pen pals and I'm marrying this guy in prison. He murdered his whole family, but I'm like in love with him. Is it that sort of thing?
women should have never been given the right to vote ever.
19th Amendment. Okay.
The minute you gave them shoes, we fucked it all up. You know, it's here's the thing, and that imam that you had on earlier was right.
Yeah.
When you have people who are solely driven on emotion, this is what happens, because the principle, he's right when he says that the conservatives are principled. You stand on your principles, especially when you're looking for a way to answer, a question. So if you're sitting around and you're saying, well, prices are too high, I'm so emotional, I'll vote for some guy who says he'll lower prices, which he can't, Trump can't, nobody can.
Right.
And that's what leads you to go pull the lever for the left. If you're
is it the same type of emotion that
on your conservatism and your rugged individualism, and I'll do it myself, I'm not relying on anybody.
Yeah, it's the same emotion we see these people take into the streets that are like, oh my God. I hear it from, Warden and stuff, like the Epstein files. And it's like, you don't give a shit about the Epstein files.
Yeah.
You didn't give a shit about the Epstein files 9 years ago, 5 years ago.
Right.
You didn't care until November of this year.
Right, when you lost.
You lost, and now, oh my God. And it's the same thing with free Palestine. And you're like,
you never gave a shit. Fuck off.
You don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Nope.
And it's to his point, they know this. Like, that's where you target, because you're not going to get that. Like he said in there, I think we might have been talking over, but he's like, these people would never support Donald Trump that are trying to get in. They know there's no ground to gain there. You're not cutting through with those voters.
No,
they're too principled. They know what they want. They know what they believe, and they're not falling for that shit. But, who's taking the bus? We're really like, this is what we're voting on?
Right.
Bus? First off, you're not getting free bus for anybody.
Ever.
What do you think that the fucking 35 cents it takes to you pay to go 6 blocks down the street? That's covering the gas and the repairs and the, taxes. Like, who's paying that? No one, really? Like, it doesn't even make sense. And who's taking the bus? Why are we worried about the fucking $2 bus?
I feel like you have to vote on stuff like that. Like, you can't, I don't know.
Well, it's going to go to city council for shit like that. The buses are run by the state, not by the city.
Well, there's a whole transportation department.
But I think this goes back to the bigger problem, is that we're allowing people to vote who don't know the basics. Yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah. Matt Walsh did a whole thing recently about like things that we like, real world things that we could do to like cure the voting craziness that's happening right now. And one of them being like, when you register to vote, you have to take the equivalent of the exam to get your citizenship. Like, you have to be able to pass a basic civics exam if you want the right to vote.
Racist.
Yeah.
That's what
What's
they
wrong
say.
with that?
Yeah.
Nothing. If you're so dumb you can't pass that test, we don't want you voting anyway.
Well, exactly. You should not have power over me if you don't know jack shit.
Or Ocasio-Cortez should not have a voice in our country because she doesn't know the basics. But that stupid bitch is out there acting like she's some kind of seasoned pro. She's stupid. And if she was smart, I would say it. There are plenty of left-wingers I think are smart. She's an idiot.
Yeah. No, I before that too. It's too easy to write that off as like racist, sexist, classist, right? But if you're
that's why they do it.
Right. It's too easy to do that. The classist one especially, where it's like, hey, if you don't own property, if you don't pay taxes into that system, if you're not paying taxes, you shouldn't probably be in charge of making the decision about what we're doing with those taxes. That seems reasonable to me. Like, if you could have real conversations with people, like, and I'd be just fine. Like, hey man, I haven't had a job for a couple of years. I haven't been paying taxes. Like, yeah, you don't get to vote this time, dude. You don't have a stake in this thing right now. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need a bunch of fucking 18-year-old kids with absolutely nothing but hopes and dreams in their head making executive decisions on real world stuff.
And here's the thing, like, you wouldn't have, it's not like you'd have to take the test every year, but when you register to vote, you should have to take like a basic competency exam, you know? And
Yeah.
if you knew that it was coming, you would be prepared for it. You would very easily be able to pass it.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen those videos where the man on the street, hey, we're out here at the beach and talking to random people. And it's
Name
like
the 3 branches of government.
Yeah, name the 3 or what year was the birth of the nation? And some fucking idiot chick is like 1990. You're like,
what year was I born?
Fuck.
Well,
Like-
and you know, I'm watching this with my 2 sons play out. One of them is being manipulated by a girlfriend.
Oh God,
Who's a left winger. And one day what were we talking? We were talking about vaccines and stuff in the car. And I said something and she goes, and you believe that? I said, every bit of it. I was laughing. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Because you get into a group chat on Discord, you think you're going to tell me things that I don't already know?
What was she trying to say?
I don't remember what it was about. I don't remember, to be honest.
Something about vaccines or COVID.
Yeah, or something
The thing that I don't remember from growing up, I knew what I didn't know. And I knew, like, I wasn't some scholar in school. Like, I know more now than I ever did.
Really? You weren't?
No. I won.
I just assumed.
Yeah. I won class skipper. Okay. I didn't have time for school. And I'm not proud of that now, but it is what it is. But I at least knew, like, that's a conversation not for me. I should jump into this thing.
To high school?
Harrison.
You retard.
Yeah. But I knew that, like, I'm amazed at the amount of people, and I don't know where they get the confidence, like, to be in a car with you and be like, and you, but like, and what makes you think you know anything that you're talking about right now? Like, tell me, what is it that makes you think not only are you smarter than me and well-versed on this, please.
At 19.
Yeah, show me the math for you, where you're getting this argument and where, like, is it just multiple generations of people raising their perfect little angel childs that can do no wrong? They're perfect in every way. Whatever you believe is what reality is. And you're grooming these fucking things to go out into society with absolutely no self-awareness about who they're talking to, what they're talking about, and confident about it.
Well, I always used to tease my partner, Michelle, because when she was wrong, she would just double down. And I'd say, oh, here's emphatically wrong, Michelle.
Where does Michelle land on it? Is she like a lib or a...
She doesn't really want people to know, but you can pretty much guess.
Well, I would get... I don't know, actually.
She has tits. What do you think?
Yeah, but Amy has tits. And better ones than Michelle. And she's not a retard.
But Amy's hot.
Yeah, true. Forgot about that part.
I think here's the funny thing about Michelle. She wouldn't talk about it in front of me, but she would talk about it when I wasn't in the room with other women, about women's empowerment and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, and she would then deny, because my producer would go, yeah, she's in here bitching about women's salaries and all this stuff, which is, you can tell them 100 times that it's a myth, that there's a wage gap. But but then he'd tell me, yeah, she was in here doing her rant. I'm like, but she never does it when I'm sitting here.
Yeah, she probably knows better.
Yeah, that's fine.
That you're gonna put up a wall to that. What were you gonna say, Ames?
I was just gonna say, if we're talking about brains here, in this folder of documents that was provided to me that has journals in it, I also have like my aptitude test from 6th grade.
Oh,
nice.
And I just want to tell you, I didn't do great on the overall test. Like overall, I got a 79, which means I was higher than 79% of the kids that took it, which, is fine. It's about what I ended up being in like school.
In
I was like a
Lake,
B.
in Walled Lake, that makes you genius.
but
we call it Wallabama, by the way.
You do?
Yeah. In Troy, we call it Wallabama.
Well, yeah, I figured. In language mechanics, I ranked in the 97th percentile.
Wow.
And
what does that cover?
And in language
mechanics.
expression, I was in the 94th percentile. So
yeah,
I've always been able to express myself well.
So
yeah,
what
I believe
brought
it.
down your average then?
Oh, math.
Yeah, that's okay.
I got a 68, 65, and a 67.
Math turns my wife on, though. As a math teacher, all I do is say cosine and sine.
Oh, yeah.
Naked in bed.
Did you see the Somali pirate lost in yes. Have you seen that fucking guy? He was the one.
He's retarded.
He's retarded. Yeah, Omar Fata or whatever.
He didn't win. I just assumed he would win.
Dude, but it doesn't matter.
Retards in office. Let's do this guy too.
He absolutely looks like the I'm the captain now, like
yes.
He looks like a Somali pirate.
He 100% does.
He's the guy that's like, oh, for Somalia. Like, I just can't imagine. You're in America. You've come to this country. I think he was actually born here. But yeah, he ended up losing in Minneapolis. He's a big fan with the Somali flag. Yeah, Cliff, I'm about to.
But how much did he lose by? Was it close?
He lost by 6.
Oh my Christ!
But dude,
6 votes.
6%.
6 votes.
Oh.
Yeah, he lost by 6
It's like,
votes.
holy shit!
Yeah.
All of his wives didn't vote.
Right. If he comes back again, he'll win.
But you go, oh, whew, we dodged a bullet. But then you go, oh no, Jacob Fry won.
Who's that?
He's the fucking clown that was wearing a mask on his knees, sobbing at George Floyd's golden casket.
That's the mayor? Yeah.
That fucking idiot won. So here's what's going on in Minneapolis. So here's the guy we're talking about, the Somali pirate.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Somalia. Hiran State. Mawisle. Early voting was hadda illa November 4. I need your vote.
What?
I need you.
Is that Ilhan Omar's brother husband?
Hello.
No.
We're gonna win.
We're going to win. No, you didn't win, thank God. But the guy that did win, here he is. So if you're wondering if
Somalia Hanulato! Somalia Hanulato! Somalia Igeya!
munaasabadan oo ay soo qaban qaabisay hay'adda People in Action oo ah hay'ad sanad walba qabata munaasabadaha maalmaha xurriyadda oo ay leeyihiin dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed ayaa waxaa lagu qabtay magaalada Minneapolis. Jacob Fry.
That's important to me.
Here he is at the Somali Festival. Let's see.
To be here out with Satay.
God.
It is so good to be here out with our incredible Somali community in Minneapolis. We love you. You make our city a better place.
TV-ga qaranka dhammaan ummadda Soomaaliya meelay joogaan waxaan leeyahay hambalyo lixdan iyo shan guurada.
I don't know if you guys ever follow Amy Mack. She's covering a lot of what's going on in Texas with this stuff. I recommend following her. I'm sure she's deemed racist as shit, but she
what on X?
Yeah, Amy Mack, MEK. She's covering the Muslim takeover in this country quite a bit. And so she had a post. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry goes full Mogadishu here in the video we were just watching. The Democrat is Mayor Jacob Fry on stage speaking Somali, laughing like a fool at America as he celebrates the 65th anniversary of Somalia's independence. Not America's independence, not Minnesota's heritage. He's performing in Somali for a crowd that barely speaks English in a city he has helped transform into Little Mogadishu. This man isn't leading Minneapolis, he's surrendering it. He has legalized blasting the Islamic call to prayer 5 times a day, starting at dawn, lifted noise laws to let mosques blast Arabic prayers across the city. The Somali-born population is now one of the largest immigrant groups in Minnesota. Nearly 40% are foreign-born. 47% speak Somali. 25% report limited English proficiency. Minneapolis has become a cautionary tale of what happens when leftist leaders and Islamic supremacists unite in America. This isn't diversity. This is civilizational suicide. And Jacob Fry is on the front lines cheering it on and helping destroy yet another U.S. city. So, so you go, oh, the Somali pirate didn't win. Thank God. Well, you have a smoother speaking Somali pirate, and when George Floyd overdosed to death, he was crying at his golden casket.
Yeah, that was gross.
Just unbelievable.
You know what really fucking irritated me yesterday? These
dorks
on Twitter.
You got to move your head back when you say dorks.
I hope I just blew out everybody's eardrums because that's how much I hate
popping your P's
them.
and T's.
I'm so sick of these dorks.
Dorks.
Who?
You see how Mike? Hold on, Amy, stop. You see how Mike did that when you say turn to the side?
Dorks. You got to turn off Mike.
Watch Mike.
Closer like this.
No, back up.
No, but the people who were like, when after that loser motherfucker in New York won, and they were tweeting like, we did this for Charlie. Like, you guys are such fucking losers. You're just like scum. You're just scum of the fucking earth.
Yeah. You're mocking Charlie Kirk?
Yeah.
Of course. They know it'll piss people off.
It's just so classless. Like, get a fucking life.
Yeah. Actually, did you see Erica Kirk's going to be on
Jesse Waters?
Jesse Waters. Is that tomorrow night or tonight? I think it's tomorrow night. Oh, it is tonight?
Is it Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday.
Hey, Robert, I am going to do this tonight, okay? He wants to join the $150 tier to promote his small business.
What's your small business?
Here's what I would say, Robert. Before you do that, don't write a 30-second fucking commercial that's super winded and all that. People will fast forward through it. Be quick, in and out. It's the way of the internet. Otherwise, people will blow through it. We will do you justice, I promise, sir.
Yeah, we'll talk about your shit.
Yeah. let us do the heavy lifting. Give us the bullet points. Let us do the heavy lifting.
Or
that's best advice I can give you.
Or you could sell us a copy of it's home remodeling. You could remodel my home.
Greg's trying to get free shit anywhere he can.
I want my basement done.
You could redo all of our podcast studios.
And then we'll just talk about how fucking great they are.
There was a day, Greg, when that was what you did.
Honestly, you could. I need a fucking car, and there'd be a Chevy Malibu out front of the place.
Yeah, totally. Those days are gone. But
unless we can help Robert,
you know what else we can do? We can have goals on our live streams, and we can say like, if we get 5 super chats in this live stream, we will do X. We will tell this story, or we'll show feed, or we'll something. So we'll have to start thinking of some things we can do.
Amy, we're gonna need you to take one for the team tonight.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where it's mainly gonna go.
Also, he asked if he got 30 seconds. No, but you'll get great product placement. Because you read through the thing and everyone fast forwards. But if we say, hey, check this out, talk to this guy, he'll remodel your house.
We could do a little thing down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What is the business?
Do all sorts of things.
Now I want to know what the business is. Oh, it's home remodeling?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I'm serious. If I'll be the guinea pig if you want to come out and do my basement, and then we take a bunch of pictures.
Hold on. You already got $500 from NFL Bob. I haven't gotten jack shit. I need a new basement.
Yeah. Do you really?
Yes. I don't have. I mean, mine is just. I live in a new build, so mine is just.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just take the $50.
Yeah.
Also, I need to know if Stir Crazy on here is James, because if he is, I might have made a mistake.
Wait, Robert wants to super chat. Show him how to do it.
Okay. I've got to.
Why do you think James? What you might have made a mistake? What'd you do?
We're trying to get $50 tonight so that we can get a payout.
James is just causing all kinds of.
What's he doing?
He feels very empowered because he's a mod now.
Oh yeah. See, this is what This is why I warned you.
He said we need some riffraff in here to start flexing the wrench skills.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It doesn't matter. I've long believed this. It doesn't matter if you're a Walmart greeter. If you give someone that kind of power, they're going to go, hey, oh, don't set anything on that. I'll hook you up, Amy. Of course they'll hook Amy up.
Robert, if you're in the chat box on YouTube, there should be like a little $sign. And you can click on that and hit super chat and you can select which
$500, $1,000, whatever you want.
Though? He's going to hook you up with a new basement, but he's also going to put his own crawl space to crawl into your bedroom.
I was going to say there's going to be like hidden cameras in there.
Hidden
but
cameras.
it's fine.
Just think of that.
He'll wake up and he'll be standing over your bed with his dick in his hand.
Do I get a
Don't
free
give him
basement?
any ideas.
Because I'm fine.
Look at you guys. You guys, you know, I expect more from you, Greg. You guys are breaking every payola and plugola fucking rule in the books.
Good thing we're not on the covered by the FCC. Brother.
I know.
Hey, I'll play a hit record for you right now for 50.
Yeah, drop a fucking baggy 8-ball on the fucking needle. We're going back to the good old days, baby. So anyway, Erica Kirk is doing this interview. I still am on the fence with Erica. I know you're all in, Amy, but I don't know. There's just something weird about. I hope it works out well.
I get it. I totally understand. I can see it. I mean, I see what everybody's saying. I do see it, and it's getting to the point now where I think my personal opinion is she has to kind of keep it going and keep it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I also do think that this is just kind of how she is. Like she has like sing-songy answers to things and everything is, you know, like, oh, I walked in and I saw Charlie's grin on his face and you could take my body, but you aren't taking my soul. Like she's always got these like these lines that she says, which are kind of like, I don't know, do normal people talk like that? Or
no,
because what I thought when I saw that clip was, if I were to answer that question, I'd be like, oh my God, I walked in and I saw his body. It was a disaster. I just dropped to the fucking ground. I started sobbing. He looked terrible, you know, whereas she's like, whoa, he had this smirk on his face and it was, you can take my body, but you can't take my soul. And I'm just like, I don't know if that's really.
Yeah. And I don't know what that is. I certainly am not one of those. It's like, haha, she was in on it and blah, 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 blah. You know, I don't go that far. There's just something about it that seems off, but I'll watch the interview. So anyways, they're sending out little clips of it. I don't have any. I had some the other day, but she was talking about how, so it's an interview with Jesse Waters, I guess tonight at 8. She would like to have cameras in the courtroom is one of the things she reveals in this. During the murder trial of Tyler Robinson, there were cameras all over my husband when he was murdered. There have been cameras all over my friends and family mourning. There have been cameras all over me, analyzing my every move, analyzing my every smile, my every tear. We deserve to have cameras in there. Why not be transparent? There's nothing to hide. I know there's not because I've seen what the case is built on. I agree with her. I hope to God they don't bury this thing behind, you know, where we've got an artist drawing rendering of what's going on in the courtroom. I haven't heard one way or the other if they plan to televise that, but I hope they do.
Yeah, I think, where is this at? Utah, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I think one of the things that they do in Utah, at least on one of the other court cases that have my eye on out of Utah, they record it. You can't watch it live, but they record it and then they post it like to the court feed 24 hours later or something. So it's like you're not watching it live, but there's still some transparency. You're just kind of on a delay. How
rare is a live one? Are any of those that you followed live? Like OJ was live.
I mean,
like,
I
all
watched
day.
Karen Reed live.
Why wouldn't it be live?
Most of them are live. It would be, some places are more liberal than others in terms of like recording. I think Utah has some stricter rules, but I could see, because what you have to balance, the public has a right to know. It's an open courtroom. It's a public courtroom. Anybody has the right to walk in. So they should be live, but some courts just have weird rules.
During this same interview, she said that the broadcasting company Sinclair reached out to her and asked if she'd like an apology from Jimmy Kimmel after he made comments, about Tyler being associated with MAGA. Jimmy Kimmel lied about your husband's murder and didn't really apologize. What would you say to Jimmy Kimmel? Jesse Waters asked her. Same thing I told Sinclair. They asked, I haven't really told anybody this. So they asked, do you want Jimmy to give you an apology? Do you want to be on the show? How can we make it right? Through our team, I responded. I said to tell them, thank you. This is not our issue, not our mess. If you want to say I'm sorry to someone who's grieving, go right ahead. But if that's not in your heart, don't do it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Yeah, that would never be in Jim Kimmel's heart. Okay. Jimmy Kimmel is thrilled. I don't care what he says. I don't care if he does his I'm getting all choked up on camera bullshit. Jimmy Kimmel is thrilled that Charlie Kirk was murdered in front of the world. I firmly believe that. He, couldn't wait to jump on that and lie about what happened there. He would never apologize in any sort of meaningful way. The fact of the matter is, people like Jimmy Kimmel were becoming more and more irrelevant every single day because of the work Charlie Kirk personally as an individual was doing.
Right.
So them having a clean runway with no one else saying anything, those days were gone. It's why the Jim Kimmels of the world are mostly, if anyone plays their clips, it's to mock them. And it was Charlie Kirk that did a great job of that stuff, among other people. So yeah, he's thrilled. So it would be a bullshit apology anyways. I wouldn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Trump today is talking about going after the filibuster.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, I have some thoughts on it. In fact, I think I have, let's see. I think I have a couple videos.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see if I can
either.
Screen share here.
They will get back in power and they will make
abuse the fuck out of it.
They're going to do that anyways.
How?
They're going to do that anyways. Here, let's watch Trump today.
I think it's very important. We have to get the country open, and the way we're going to do it this afternoon is to terminate the filibuster. And it's possible you're not going to do that. And I'm going to go by your wishes. You're very smart people. We're good friends. But I think it's a tremendous mistake, really. It would be a tragic mistake, actually. It's time. It's time. If I thought they weren't going to approve, I'd sort of be with you. It'd be fine. I'd be neutral to with you. But knowing that they're going to pass it as soon as they get any semblance of control, they'll pass it first thing. Then it's like we have to do it first. And we have 2 years, and we'll end up with 2-3 years, and we'll have this country so perfect. We will have passed more legislation than any Congress and any group of senators or a group of congressmen. And we will get it through. They'll send it to us. We'll send it to them. It'll be a beautiful machine. Otherwise, we're just going to sit around and argue with these people all day long. And they're highly unrealistic, highly unrealistic. Many of them are radical left subversives, frankly.
Yeah, I think he's got a point. Let's see if I can go back here.
His tariffs argument didn't go too well today in front of the Supreme Court. I think he's going to lose. He's going to lose that one. Bigly.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I mean, it was 97% too nerdy for me to listen to. But I understood most of it, and it was not sounding good from the.
They have to figure out the definition of emergency.
Yeah.
Because he's using emergency powers to level the tariffs, and one's drugs and one was the deficit. And you know what's going to happen? I read a couple articles. Is they're going to end up basically signing some stupid bill in Congress that says tariffs end. We're not giving back any money. There'll be no refunds. Tariffs end December 31st if it happens. But there are other ways around it too that they'll start talking about.
But aren't the tariffs reactionary to what other countries have leveled against us? That's where I think
they're saying they got to go through Congress.
Yeah, the president doesn't have the unilateral power to do tariffs.
You could still do tariffs. Get rid of the filibuster and just tariff everybody.
Yeah, I think this idea of, well, when they get back in power, they're going to. I firmly believe they're going to do whatever they want to do. Lawfare will be everywhere. They will stack the Supreme Court. They will bring in
but if there's
Puerto Rico and like all that stuff they've threatened. Now they will feel emboldened to do if these clowns ever get near power again.
Well, especially if the filibuster's gone. That's the reason that those things don't happen, though, is because of the filibuster.
The 60 vote, threshold.
So if we get rid of that for our things that we want, it's going to be gone. And it'll be that much easier for them to pack the court and do all of that crazy shit.
We can pack the court, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the thing. The toothpaste is out of the tube thing.
But I think these people are in such a mode. Like Trump further says they're like, this is such an easy one. This is a gimme. These people just want to obstruct, make things difficult, fuck things up. They're not interested in talking. They're not interested in working together. They're making demands that are completely unrealistic, and they just want to get in the way. And so we can either put that behind us, kill this filibuster, and just go with our plan of how to fix this damn country. And while I've always been against eliminating the filibuster, I sort of understand what he's saying. I sort of get it.
It's risky. It's a risky play either way.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't like it because it's the only bulwark. But you might be right. They tried to do it last time, but Manchin wouldn't let them.
Yeah. Well,
Cliff said, I thought federal cases were not televised. So the Charlie Kirk case is actually not federal right now. It's in the Utah state courts. He's not been charged federally. And Lynn says 0 days without a Karen Reed mention. I will have you know, Lynn, I got a message today from somebody sending me a Karen Reed related story. And I said, I get yelled at whenever I bring up Karen Reed. But since you're sending me the story, I mean, I guess I can bring it up. And then Lynn, is calling me out on it. But I wasn't going to bring her up.
What, you can bring it up. What happened? You've been very good lately.
I've been a good girl.
You've been very, very good.
Well, I had mentioned that they found all of Proctor's text messages back to 2013. But they're doing an investigative story, and so Turtle Boy actually years ago broke a story about an overtime scandal with the Massachusetts State Police. And so as a response to that, the Massachusetts State Police put these trackers in their vehicles. So for like accountability purposes or whatever. Come to find out, as soon as these fuckers get in their car, what do? Boom, turn the trackers off. So like all these days that Proctor was like out doing shady shit, his fucking GPS is turned off. And so now that's like a whole other scandal.
Is GPS in what? His car?
His cruiser.
Really? I didn't know they could turn those off.
Well, exactly. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
If you just have the ability to just get in your car, like it was saying like 7 seconds, he'd be in his car and he'd turn it off.
Yeah. Why?
Because he's a piece of shit.
What do you think he was up to? Do you think that like he had a side piece or something he didn't?
Well, so I think there's this theory going around that when they would say that they were working a quote unquote cold case, that they were just going to like the bar to get drunk and stuff. And that sort of came out in Karen Reed's first trial because Brian Albert's brother, Kevin, who works for Canton PD, he left his badge and gun in Michael Proctor's car when they were working like an overtime thing. And that's when Proctor turned his GPS off. So, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I just think they were out fucking around.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
So I could see
well,
that.
Especially when you're not actually investigating crimes. You have even more downtime.
Sure.
Yeah.
So. Did you see the story on Brian Koberger today?
Yeah, I watched his hearing today.
Oh, really?
You got a co-boner?
That dork.
He is such an God. You can see it in the eyes. It's always the eyes.
What happened with him today?
He doesn't think he should have to pay restitution to the families, and the families are trying to seek like some funeral costs or something.
His lawyer sounds like kind of adult, or the.
Imagine asking a fucking murderer to pay for coffins. How stupid is that?
I know. Well, it's part of it's built into like the victims.
Right, but he makes 3 cents an hour.
Yeah, but he's got fangirls putting money on his books and shit.
He's gotten 5 figures
you know
so
what
far
they should
between
do, though,
family.
honestly? They should let him write a book and then take.
No, that's part of his plea deal.
It's part.
He can't.
No, but I'm saying give the money to the victim.
Yeah, but the judge was saying there's ways around that. There's ways around this. So the story is prosecutors are arguing that the families of Koberger's victims should be able to access money he makes from movies or books about the case, as his prison fund has been revealed. In a remote court hearing today, Judge Stephen Hippler revealed that that Koberger has received 5 figures in donations in just the limited time he's been in prison so far. So we don't know the exact amount. That hasn't been clear. That's still sealed. His defense attorney argued that a lot of the money had come from his own family so that they could have communication with their son and brother in prison. Yeah, fucking cry me a river. Who gives a shit? You murdered 3 hot chicks and a dude. Sorry. Right. I'm not worried about what your family getting access to. Proper communication with their poor brother in prison.
Zane's in the chat. Why don't you explain how bad that mic sounded?
Ugh. It was it wasn't great.
Should I plug it in for?
If you want to, you can plug it in while I'm reading this. The hearing came as defense attorneys and prosecutors continue to spar over what he should have to pay the families of the 4 U of Idaho students he murdered. Koberger's lawyers argue he should not have to pay additional restitution because the families received donations through a GoFundMe and because he has no potential future income in prison. Prosecutors argue Koberger has been receiving significant amounts of money while in prison, which should go to the victims' families. The judge is taking the matter under advisement, but appeared unconvinced by the defense's argument that he can't afford to pay up. So Judge Hippler ordered Koberger to pay restitution of $250,000 in criminal, blah, 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 $20,000 civil judgment for each of the families. Is there anything I'm missing in this, Amy, from what you watched today? So
no.
They're trying to say we didn't know that fund set up for victims' families wasn't going to cover their travel to court cases or the funeral itself. So we want to go back now and have him pay for that stuff. And so, but the judge is like, yeah, well, we did a plea deal and that's basically like a locked contract. We can't update that now and go in and change it. So, I don't know. I'm not going to shed any tears for Brian Koberger, and it's just gross. I don't want these people, he's getting money, and I don't care if they try to take every fucking penny from him. Every penny.
I don't know if we talked about this hot Carl situation in
Arizona. I had it a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
It was this this dad. Yeah, his name was Christopher Schultes. His 2-year-old daughter died in a car in Arizona while he watched porn. And he was...
Dude, this guy had it all. He's living the dream. He's playing Mr. fucking Mom while his wife's a doctor.
Right.
She's going to work full time, and he's like, let the kid sit in the car and he would leave the car running.
Right.
And anybody that has knows that those cars go, well, I haven't moved in 15 minutes. I guess I'll just shut off now. And the car turns itself off. And then the little one cooked while he was beating off and playing video games and having cocktails.
I know.
Dude, the guy's mid-afternoon having cocktails, jacking off, playing video games. He's living the dream while his fucking toddler cooks in the car.
Wasn't that what that guy...
Oh, that sounds better.
Does it?
That sounds better.
Way better.
Yeah, but I have to sit here like a hostage.
Don't move. Don't move.
Well, that was like that Cooper guy who was banging some chick in Atlanta when his little boy died in the hot car.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, the kid was Carl. Cooper. That was the original hot Carl.
That was the
pigman.
Yeah.
But I have an update, Mike.
On
old Chris. He was supposed to turn himself in today.
Oh, tell me he made a run for the
plea deal. Yeah, he killed himself. So.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I guess there was some confusion when there was some confusion when he didn't show up today to turn himself in, and they went and he died.
Yeah, that's got to be hard to get over. I mean, if I remember correctly, because this goes back a couple of weeks, because there was video of the cops, their body cam, when they go in and they tell him. And he's, woe is me. Oh my God, I can't believe I did it. His wife was doubling down on support for him. Like, he's a great guy and he would never do it on purpose. Kind of like the pigman. I think the pigman's wife was going to bat for him, but he offed himself.
He did, which I don't know. I think I don't know. Jail doesn't sound that bad, but I think when kids are involved, maybe it's a little bit worse, but I don't know if you're facing down, 30 years in jail.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Super chat. I can't be the only one.
You're not. We got a $50 super chat from Robert.
Yeah. Making you look like a chump, MOS.
Yeah, from Mitten Millworks.
Oh, I can't hear Greg.
Mittenmillworks.com. No, can't hear you.
He's
now.
gone. Can't hear you at all. Zane?
Dork.
Yeah, what a dork. Can you hear us, Greg? You can't hear us? Dork!
This is going on. You're doing awesome.
You're doing awesome, yeah. You sound great. Tell us about your day.
No.
All right, Zane, you got work to do.
Yeah.
Zane's out.
I expect more from Eric Zane. Eric Zane's a bright young man.
And a great podcaster. So he should have known better.
Yep. Dude, it could have been sabotage. Like, he doesn't want competition. TDC Podcast going against him. He's like, fuck it. This is the best I can do is pull the plug on these sons of bitches.
I have a theory on this.
What's your theory?
Hang on here. We got to chat about it earlier today. I got to find it. To find it.
All right. By the way, Greg, you're the only one with kids. Did you ever leave them in the car? Like, I'm just running in for a minute.
If I could pull up in front of a gas station and run in and get a soda, yes. Never out of my sight.
Yeah, I won't even let Cece out of my sight. Like, I won't do it with my dog. Leave the car running.
Never out of my sight.
Yeah. Like, it's like, no, you're coming in with me. If I'm going there, you're coming in with me, or I'm doing a drive-through something. I'm not leaving her in the car, let alone a kid. Now, I probably like Cece more than most people like their children. So, there's that.
But I'll leave Oyster in the car running with the air on if I go in the store to grab something, if she's out of my sight.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. And I feel like I need to leave a note. Like, I saw a note one time that was said, the car's running, the air conditioning's on, and and he's listening to whatever. He's living a better life than you.
Right, the Tiger game.
Yeah. So John shared my rant with Easy's audience this morning.
Oh, really?
And
with Eric Zane?
Says the look on his face was priceless. So maybe he, he feels threatened by our show now because he saw the rant.
Possible.
He likes
I'm
the
just
show.
kidding.
Yeah, Eric's listened for forever.
Yeah.
He called me this morning and was asking me some stuff about college football. And I said to him, I said, patreon.com/TDC podcast. He goes, you fucker.
I think
and then some guy yelled, dorks.
Yeah. I think most sane people, like, we've really said some horrific things, whether it was during the Pigman trial. So the audience that has been here for a long time is very conditioned to someone going on a rant like Amy did the other day. If you're not very familiar, it's probably pretty shocking to people.
I'm going to share it.
Yeah.
To my audience on Twitter.
Share the short.
I'm going to share it and
share
ask for a Patreon. Can you tell I'm a whore yet?
No, I like it. Someone's got to be. Because I'm the worst whore. I'm a terrible whore.
Mike,
I'm more inclined to be like, no, keep your money. You probably need it.
Yeah. What would you want to give it to me for anyway?
Yeah. Right. I stink anyways. Why would you give me $2?
But Cece needs to eat.
Cece does need to eat. Yeah, those Pigman ones, I never understand the father leaves. I feel like that would be so impossible when you're getting out of a car. Like, how distracted do you have to be to leave? I mean, I guess I could see if you're in your driveway and you leave the grocery store and you got a kid strapped in the car seat and it's like, I'm just going to run these groceries upstairs real quick. I suppose I could see doing that. But outside of that, I just don't know how these parents do it. And then when you find out, he's having cocktails, playing video games and beating off, it's like, you're just, probably best that you just took yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's no recovering from that.
David,
what were you going to say, Ames? You were laughing about
David
something.
Helm says he's scared to have lunch with me now after my rant.
Yeah.
He's got an office out here by where I live. So I told him.
I've done lunch with David before. You're in good hands. She's fine. She might yell at a waiter or something if she's in a mood, but
I do
you're
not. I never yell at waiters. I was a waitress once. I am overly nice to waitresses, and if you are with me and you're rude to waiters and waitresses,
there you go.
I will be so pissed.
If you've been in food service, you do not treat waiters and waitresses poorly. No.
I think you should have to work in food service in life at some point.
Does McDonald's count?
Yes.
Okay, I did.
Having to deal with customers.
You ever waited tables, Greg?
No, never.
Wow. Yeah, it does. It does give you, like, for the rest of your life, it gives you an appreciation for what that's like and how little, you make and how to deal with people.
I never get mad at waiters and waitresses if my food's wrong. It would take a lot for me to even complain about something. Like, but that's you and I, Mike. We're not.
You probably remember. You probably remember this too, Amy. I vividly remember, like, we loved it when staff from another restaurant came in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When it was like, Ruby Tuesday's staff is here tonight. It was like, you could have a table
like the
full of
Anchorman where you guys would brawl in the alley out back.
Totally.
But if you had a table
against Ruby Tuesday.
But my point is, if you had a table of lawyers here versus a table of wait staff from Ruby Tuesdays, it was like, I'll take the Ruby Tuesday staff.
Yeah.
Like, they get it. It's just the way it is. And so anybody that's waited tables knows, and they tend to be the best tippers of all.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
They do indeed.
It's funny because anytime you're doing something, and people who work for tips have the opportunity to tip you, they're always the best tippers.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you guys ask Amy, because you're going to do David's show. And so they do Legos while they talk.
Yeah, you can come too, Mike.
No. I literally almost want to fly home to go do that with you.
Dork!
Well, when are you coming home?
I don't know.
Again.
I don't have any plans. I'm going to go to California for Christmas because my whole family will be there.
We got to do a show in Detroit somewhere.
Yeah, we should. But I would have to come home for that. I literally don't have any family in Michigan during the holidays and during the winter.
You can stay in Amy's new basement.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I could probably come home. I would like to, but I know I'm already going to be gone for 2 weeks at Christmas. So that's coming up in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is. So I don't want to plan anything right now. But how does that work? Do you bring your own Lego over?
No, they send them to you, I think.
What?
Yeah, like correct me if I'm wrong, MLS, but I recall like you will send a little set for us to play if it's like if it's a virtual thing. I don't know. I feel like that's what I remember when I watched Turtle Boy's episode.
Do they send like a 5+, like 9+? Like
I don't know. I feel like it's like a
Technic. Like what?
It's like the size. It's like the size of the little thing you've got back there.
So if he sent me the new Death Star, for instance,
yeah, I don't know if that's like how it works.
He should send me the new Death Star, and then I'll start building that. I'll do a show. We can build that together. He needs to just send me the new Death Star. Because I don't have that one yet.
I don't know if that's in the budget.
You're begging for a Death Star on the show.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fucking sell Patreons, you idiot.
Have you seen the Death Star? You're trying to get a fucking basement remodel. I don't want to hear it out of you.
Yeah, he sends them out.
We send them out. Okay. All right. I want to know what they send out. If they're just sending out little tiny ones, is it just enough to do during an hour-long episode, or
it can go for 3 hours?
Okay, then I'm going to need a Death Star.
Duplo.
I'll send Mike Duplo. Fuck off.
What's Duplo?
Duplo's
only the Lego nerds know what that means.
Duplo is the giant Legos for like 2-year-olds.
Oh,
God, dude,
so you can get some 2-year-old. I don't want Duplo. I want.
You eat so much boogers, man. You just eat the hell out of these things. God. Oh, he froze.
He froze like that.
In middle of his impassioned pitch for Legos.
Hold on. Where did you lose me?
Dork! You said I want Duplo.
I don't want Duplo. I do Legos too. See, Robert's a stud.
Well, go subscribe, Robert. Go subscribe over to MLS Making Law Simple, because he does. He has guests on the show, and they do Legos and talk about things. So
well, once I get my Death Star, Ultimate Collector Series Death Star,
and it doesn't have to be an hour, Mike. They've had 6-hour streams.
Okay. I'm kind of law retarded. I don't know if that's a problem.
Well, he's got the law covered. I watch enough trials to like.
Yeah, you'd be great. Yeah. So are you going to go over there, Amy? Will you go over there, or is it you'll do it from here where you are now and do a Lego?
Well, we haven't really talked about it.
Yeah, I want to be in studio.
Yeah, where do you live, MLS? Put your address in the chat.
He's sort of by you. I remember where his old office was.
Well, his office is by me, but I got the impression that he lives further from his office.
Okay.
He lives in a fucking lake somewhere.
And then Kelly, my sister, wants to go to eat at our sponsor out there in Clarkston at the Deer Lake Athletic Club.
Oh yeah, it's great.
And Kelly was like, "Yeah, invite 3G." I'm like, I think 3G lives like on the west side of the state.
Dude, the bread is fantastic.
Mike,
I love the bread. I'm
that
such a bread
was
guy.
my response.
Yeah,
I said the bread rules.
Yeah, it does. And if you like, what's the undercooked steak that's like this big?
Tartar?
No. What's the one? It's like
like the
Wagyu?
It's all pink. It's all pink. It's like this big. It looks like it belongs in a Flintstones.
Yeah. Like not a ribeye, but
it's that one.
Yeah.
But they're known for that. It's awesome. The food's fantastic.
Is it a tomahawk?
No, it's fucking.
Don't get frustrated with us.
No, I'm getting frustrated because it's so dumb. The three of us can't come. Prime rib.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. Yeah. But all of it. I've been there with a group of 10, and every one of us was like, "Oh my God, that was amazing." So you guys will love it, and they'll spoil you rotten.
The bread is good, and our dad lives across the street, so we can go to his cemetery afterwards if you want.
Very good.
So.
All right. Well, let's do some email. We're going to do a show tomorrow, patreon.com/TDC podcast. But I've got a shitload of emails to get through.
Hold on.
What?
You got to sign up for the Patreon now to see the show tomorrow. If you're having fun tonight, imagine what it'll be like tomorrow when you're.
And you get all the old episodes and everything else I've put in there. There's a ton in there.
And
there's a
you
lot.
get to hear more of my diary tomorrow.
Yeah. Can't wait.
It's my journal.
Dustin wrote in, and I love this idea.
Okay.
Mike, Amy's rant song should be "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
Oh, yes.
Dude,
that's awesome.
That's perfect. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit. And then, as you fucking, dude, it's way better than Crazy Bitch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Way better.
That's a good one. Good
Okay.
suggestion.
The Turkey Vulture.
Oh, boy.
Fucking Turkey Vulture. This is from Chris H. I wasn't there, nor did I hear the Indian neighbor. I thought the neighbor did not want to have his child see the turkey vulture go to work on the dead animal. That's what I thought he was worried about.
Oh, I got the impression that it was like he was worried that the turkey vulture was going to get his child. That was the impression I got. Like,
that's
I've got
what I
a
remember.
child inside. Remember it at the time. I was like, it was such a weird response.
Let's see. Damn it, Miguel. All you had to do was read just a bit further. Incorrect correction, my ass. I'm incorrect correcting you guys. I sent the article so you'd see they do, in fact, eat live animals. Amy said the guy had nothing to worry about with his little shit.
Right.
He was right to worry. Small, vulnerable, and smelly. Sounds like vulture food to me. And then he says, he sent me the article here, rare cases of killing live prey. Turkey vultures eat mostly dead and decaying meat. There are some documented cases of them attacking vulnerable living animals, newborn livestock like calves, lambs, and kids separated from mothers.
Wow. Okay.
Well.
Hey, I stand corrected. He had a legitimate beef.
He did.
Imagine knowing that much about turkey vultures.
I know. These people get in the weeds on it. They're not going to, they know what they're talking about. I needed to tell you, Amy's rant had me shaken for her. It was very moving, and I'm glad she had the outlet on the show to air that. These libs are going to get worse, and I hope more folks stand up like Amy did.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Dustin, her rant was so goddamn good. Everything she said is exactly how I feel about how people like us are viewed and treated. I'm so damn sick of having to be the ones that have to turn the other cheek when people feel like it's just whatever, when they throw out threats and shitty comments, and we fucking had enough.
Yeah.
They are the ones they're the ones playing victim. But on the other hand, I hate that she went so hard on that idiot because, like you said, it won't change a single thing because all they wanted to do was get into Amy's kitchen and fuck about. I'm sorry this is a long text, but I recently found out also I'm no longer a Patreon member because my card expired and didn't pick back up on auto payments. I'll get back on, and Dustin did today, so welcome, Dustin.
Thank you, Dustin.
I just didn't want to get shamed for signing back in and being accused of doing it for Amy's feet pics. No shame.
No shame in your game, baby.
Hell no.
I do the same thing.
I guarantee you he's already gone. He signed back up this afternoon. Guarantee he's already checked out your feet.
Oh, that is too funny. That's too funny. Well, no, I agree. I try not to let people bother me like that, but it just the culmination of PMSing and then just a shitty day. Yeah. And then that it was just like
I proposed to the crew that Ames is referred to as the hot one instead of the hole. The word just cringes me out. Good. I said good day, sir. That's from Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Hello, cult leader 3G and the hole. While I do generally agree with Greg on the Lego slamming of the leader, I will also say there was that show that Will Arnett hosted where those crazy asshats built some wild shit with no directions or anything. It was surprisingly pretty impressive. Marcus.
I'm sure there's an art to it. I'm
sure. For sure. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
The show he's talking about is Lego Masters on Fox. And
of course.
You probably watch it on YouTube, don't you?
No, they bum me out because I really like the ones where they go, now put this Lego here. Now put this piece there. Now I don't like to get a pile of Legos and be I'm going to build something.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. And these people are incredible, and I think some of them end up working as engineers at Lego. So, but yeah, they'll do shit as big as this room, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're incredible. But I don't know. I found myself kind of bored with that show. But
I feel like
when
the whole Lego
Imagine that, being
exhibit,
bored watching grown men build.
I feel
when
like
David sends me the Death Star, I won't be bored doing that.
Well, I'd rather get my basement than you get a Death Star.
No, the Death Star's
Greg,
more
shut
important.
the
than
fuck
your
up. You're at the bottom of the list for anything right
yeah,
now.
you're already up $500. Shut
And
up.
I'm
over there.
sending out the bat signal to NFL Bob. What's happening here?
Shut up, Hole.
Do you need my Venmo? Just out of curiosity. I feel like there was a display at like Henry Ford that was all Legos, like cities built out of Legos.
Yeah,
with,
there's people that do amazing
moving
stuff.
things, and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're incredible. Just because of the stuff I follow on TikTok and Twitter, some of the nerd groups I'm in. It's total dork. I get it.
We
I
still
don't
love you.
I don't show you guys the videos because I understand it's dork city, but some of it I'm just like blown away by what people are. They're just super creative, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up there. Thank you everybody for being here.
You guys want to hear my mic again?
Yeah, totally. It sounds great. Are you going to bust on Eric Zane later? Are you going to give him some shit?
You know what? No, it was really nice of him to do it.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait for the other mic to come in eventually here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the Shure I bought. You tell me what you think.
Okay. Yeah. I hope it's not a USB.
It's
not.
not.
That's the end of the world. Some of them can be pretty good, but I don't know. I didn't like mine. I had a travel one.
No, it
blue,
plugs into that little box that you have, and then to this 266 SS.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's a great piece of equipment. It works.
Yeah, the
really
266 SS. Yeah,
yeah, I
That's
love
awesome.
that. It makes super clear.
For all I know, it's not even on.
Yeah, that's the way it sounded. Actually, it actually sounded like it was not on. So
yeah,
we might
agree
have
with
to
you.
do a show a little earlier tomorrow because I
That's
have
fine.
a impromptu get together for our friend.
Okay. Well, I will text with you later and we'll figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have a great rest of the evening and we'll see some